The winner moves on to the AFC Championship game. This should be some battle. Off we go here in the divisional round. Hill brought in motion. A first down throw for Jackson. He's going to air one out right away. That is hot. And he will go all the way. Touchdown, Ravens. Terrific way to start this one, Greg, on the opening drive. Getting the ball in the air, down the field, and into the end zone for 6.
We wondered all week, Mike, if this secondary would get tested, especially as the game progressed. Well, we didn't have to wait very long. I mean, a big play early, and we got ourselves a 6-0 ball game.
7-0 is our score as this kick is sent into the air. Back to throw here to begin the drive. Open man downfield. It's Franklin. And he will take this one in. 70 yards. Touchdown, Denver. Brandon Aubrey now for the extra point. The kick is good. And the Broncos come right back to tie it at 7. Each team one possession, each team a score. 7-7 as they kick it off. This is going to be taken in at the 3. And they'll bring him down just shy of the 30-yard line. Hill brought in motion. On play action, here's Jackson. The blitz overwhelming the offensive line, and down he goes.
The best thing they did here, Mike, is keep their rush lane integrity. What that means is you have to rush the quarterback as a unit. Keep him in the pocket. Keep him on that X. And when you do, man, he becomes a sitting duck for this pass rush.
Second down, Jackson. He's going to tuck it and go. Taking advantage of the room to run, a gain of 19 on the scramble.
Mike, this is the element to the position that this guy brings that's just so unique across the league. Not only the speed, but his ability to operate in the open field as a runner. It is hard for a defense to plan for a guy like this.
And he surges forward for a gain of about 5. They'll break the huddle. It's 2nd and 5. Hill brought in motion. Play action now. Jackson. And he just does get that one away. He was being chased down, forced the awkward throw, and maybe he's fortunate that all it is an incompletion. Here now, 3rd and 5. Now, Jackson. And that is incomplete.
Timing and trust. Critical elements of this quick passing game. If your target and the quarterback are not on the same page, It winds up being an incompletion and a wasted down.
And he'll get a few yards on this return up past the 15-yard line. A fresh set of downs to work with. It is first down and 10. Putting the tight end in motion. Quick throw, taken in. After the catch, he gets that forward for a gain of 9. A good spot here, 2nd and a yard. On play action, he'll set up to throw. A throw on the move is caught. And they are not going to catch up to him. He will score. 75 yards. Touchdown, Denver. Aubrey now for the extra point. It's up and good. And the Broncos will move out to a 14-7 lead. Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. Now return coming from the 7. And a decent return there. He'll get this up just shy of the 30. The man in motion is Watson. On 1st and 10, Jackson. He's going to air this one out. Looking for Hill. That's caught! And they bring him down there, but it is inside the 10. It is going to be 1st and goal.
As that play unfolded, Mike, I thought he was going to have a chance to find the end zone for the 2nd time here today. And I'll be honest, if I'm the play caller, by the end of this drive, I might give him one more shot at the end zone. But either way, they got to be thinking coming away here with 6.
Right back to Hill. He's got it again. And he will get into the end zone. Touchdown, Baltimore. He is shining in this postseason spotlight. That's his 2nd touchdown of the game. Tucker's extra point, up and good. And the Ravens will tie things up. We are all even at 14. So back to level after the touchdown. And time for the kickoff. This one is fielded in the end zone, but he will not bring it out. It's a touchback. And this drive will begin at the 30-yard line. Here's 1st and 10. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. He'll be hit as he throws, and that one will wind up incomplete. Could not step into the throw that time. It'll bring up 2nd down. Here comes the blitz as he looks to throw. A throw left side, going to be intercepted. And he's going to give a short field to his offense here as they try to break the tie.
And while the defender is going to get credit for the pick, Mike, I think he needs to go up on the sideline and thank his pass rush because they forced that bad throw. That is the perfect example of when the front pass rush and the back end coverage work together. Man, that was big-time ball. Every team makes an emphasis on winning first down, but as a defense, when you're able to take them back for a loss, second and long, you can really become more of a pass-centric defense and really tips the scales into your favor.
Off the play fake, Jackson. And that ball led him too far, maybe too wide. Out of bounds, incomplete.
Pretty clear approach here, Mike. You're just trying to take advantage of the size of your tight end versus a smaller defender, and you're just saying box him out and go up for an offensive rebound and get the ball at its highest point. In this case, it falls incomplete, but if they continue to get that matchup, this quarterback's not going to shy away from giving his big tight end a shot.
3rd and long for Jackson. That'll be caught by the running back, Williams. He's going to be brought down very close to that line to gain. They're going to mark him just a bit short. And now it's 4th down. That's taken in.
We're starting to see this a lot in the NFL. Not only 4th down tries are up, but throwing the ball short of the sticks. Teams are so reliant nowadays on yards after the catch. It can feel a little dicey upon reception, but a nice job here, and fortunately for them, it picks up the 1st down.
A give left side for Mitchell. And the Ravens are going to have a 1st and goal. Some good running there. Gets them down to about the 2-yard line.
A huge advantage to red zone offense is the ability to run the ball. In this case, I thought he was going to score. He takes it all the way down inside the 2, sets up 1st and goal.
They'll run. It's Williams. He'll get this forward. No signal. They're going to mark him down at the 1. From a little closer, here's 2nd and goal. One more time for Williams. And this time he's in. Kyren Williams. Touchdown, Ravens. Tucker for the point after. He's got it. And the Ravens have broken the deadlock as they move out to a 21-14 lead. Out there is Tucker, and he'll kick this one away after the touchdown was scored. This kick is fielded in the end zone, but no move to bring it out. It's touchback, and that ball will come out to the 30-yard line. Set to go now on 1st and 10. And he'll get about 6 there, setting up 2nd down. One quarter in the books in this AFC divisional playoff. It's the Ravens out front. We'll be back in Baltimore after this. They'll come up now for 2nd down and 4. Back to the ground. He'll get it again. He'll be brought down. It was a nice pickup, but a penalty flag on the play. Early indications of a hold. back to the ground after the penalty. And he's fighting to try to get back to the line of scrimmage, but will not do it. This is going to be a loss of a yard.
Anytime the running back is forced to chop his feet in the background and never get to top speed, you know that play's not going anywhere. That's exactly what the defense was able to force here by getting penetration. Great job there, stopping this play before he had a chance to even get started.
2 runs going in the wrong direction, and now it is 3rd and 15. They'll look to throw. Over the middle, he's got McLaurin. He got a lot of what he needed, but just not enough. The mark is a couple of yards shy of the first down. Here comes 4th down. The Broncos bringing out their punter. That's taken at about the 14. And he'll get forward a few yards on the return. And that's where the offense will take over. Jackson now to throw on 1st down. Gets it away quickly, and it's caught. And he's taken down, but not until he gets to the 32-yard line.
We've really seen both teams have a lot of success moving the ball throughout this entire first half, and just seems this possession is going to be more of the same as they start this drive.
Off the play fake, he'll look to throw. That one intercepted. Picked off by Derek Barnes.
And this is going to go down as a pick, but it really was the pressure defensively that caused the interception. I mean, he was a little sloppy with his fundamentals, but I think it's as a result of the guy in his face led to that ball kind of sailing, inaccurate throw, and that's just really good team defense.
They'll come up 1st and 10 at the 40. He'll try the right side this time. Not much there. He'll get this down inside the 40. Off play action. He'll set up to throw. This one intercepted.
So this is where an offensive play caller needs to come to the rescue of his quarterback, because this defense, they're onto you. They've got 2 picks. They're starting to pick up on your tendencies. They're shifting guys over to counter them. Now you've got to add some wrinkles. Now you've got to throw them a curveball and try to shift back some of that advantage to your side of the ball.
Hill brought in motion. From the gun, Jackson. This one complete downfield to Walker. And they will bring him down on the other side of midfield.
This is a tale as old as time, Mike. It seems that anytime a team forces a takeaway, fumble, or interception, the ensuing drive starts with a shot, a deep play in the air to try to seize on some of that momentum. We just saw a great example of it here.
Boy, some bulk in the formation on that right side here for 1st and 10. To throw is Jackson. That's caught by Walker. And he'll be out of bounds at the 5. A big play there for Baltimore. 36 yards. They'll run with Mitchell. And he will fight his way to the end zone. Peyton Mitchell. Touchdown, Baltimore. Taking care of business on the ground to get the score. And, Greg, the big guys up front, they deserve some praise on that one.
Absolutely, Mike. And it really only takes one guy to distort the defense and win his block. But in this case, Give credit to the entire unit. They did their job, and they reward their offense with a touchdown.
Out there is Tucker, and he'll kick this one away after the touchdown was scored. This one is fielded in the end zone, but he decides not to bring it out, so they'll take over at the 30-yard line. They'll come up here, 1st and 10. His drive will start on the ground, and he'll get back maybe to the line of scrimmage, but probably going to be a loss of a yard here. And the rush gets home. He'll go down. They got him. So backed up after the sack, and now it's 3rd and long. And before the snap, there is movement up front. This sequence, nothing going as planned. The task now, a really tough one. 3rd and very long. Back to throw. And that is incomplete.
The offense just couldn't seem to get anything going that drive. They knew they had a long way to go, taking over possession that deep in their own territory. You want to pick up that 1st down and see if you can capitalize some momentum. Instead, the errant throw brings up 4th down, and they're going to have to punt it away.
And that's a nice job of getting to him, making sure that return was not going anywhere. From the 39, here's a 1st and 10. Now, faking the give. He's going to take a shot. Sends it down the middle. And he will score. Kez Walker. Touchdown, Ravens. Well, that is a quick drive and the best way to finish it. The touchdown pass downfield. Greg, you rarely see a deep shot like that to start a drive.
You're right, Mike. We don't see it a lot, but I wish we did. It's actually the most efficient and safest down to pass the ball. And in this case, the defense is thinking run, got a lot of defenders up in the box, and they're able to strike deep with a pass play for 6.
This one will be taken in the end zone. No run back forthcoming. And the ball coming out to the 30-yard line. Tight end going in motion here. Right away, they'll set up to throw. Nowhere to go. He's going to be taken down. So, 2 minutes to play in a back-and-forth first half. Back with more of the AFC playoffs after this. Now they'll set up to throw. That will make 3rd down a little more manageable. Good yardage gained on that one. Blitz coming. He'll throw it. And on 3rd down, that ball incomplete.
The biggest issue and why they find themselves trailing in this game, Mike, has really just been the ups and downs of this passing game. And sometimes he's highly accurate and efficient, but at others, he just misses too many easy throws. The question is, are they going to be able to overcome this quarterback inconsistency and pull this game out?
Hill brought in motion. On play action, here's Jackson. Quick throw here is complete. And he's brought down after a gain of 6 on first down. They'll work now on 2nd and 4. Throwing Jackson. This one complete right side. And they get this one across midfield to the 47-yard line.
And now you can see they're really getting in rhythm in this 2-minute drive. Now, after that last completion, Mike, they cross midfield. Now the mindset goes to, all right, we got to come away with some points. They've got a quarterback who's in complete control, and they got to see if they can finish this thing off.
Play action now. Jackson. That ball flutters to the ground. It's incomplete. Well, fortunate there wasn't a defender right there in the area. Could have been a turnover. Instead, it brings up 2nd down. Again, it's Jackson. And this ball batted away and incomplete.
Throughout this entire game, we've really seen this quarterback operate very efficiently, not only being able to spread the ball to multiple playmakers, Mike, but really complete a high percentage of his passes. So can't let that last incomplete break what's been a really nice rhythm so far.
On 3rd down, Jackson. He's going to air this one out, looking for Hill. That long one's going to bring them 1st and goal. He is brought down at the 5-yard line.
If you want to score points at a high level in the NFL, you have to generate explosive plays. And after that big chunk pass play, they find themselves now down there in the red zone, and this is where you have to finish drives.
A run on 1st and goal. And he will take this one across into the end zone. Kyren Williams. Touchdown, Baltimore. He is shining in this postseason spotlight. That's his 2nd touchdown of the game. This defense continuing to give up points. Greg, you've been on offenses like this. This has to feel great when you're on a roll like this.
And it's really twofold, Mike. First and foremost, just like you said, every offense in the league works all week. We want to start out fast. We want to establish some early rhythm and play our style of game. They've certainly done that. Now, on the flip side, what does it do to your opponent? It takes them completely out of their game plan, knowing this early in the game, they're chasing points.
So they come to the line for 1st down and 10. The motion man here is McLaurin. Back to throw here to begin the drive. His throw left side is complete.
So the hope is when you call these underneath drag routes, you're trying to have your tight end come out the backside of the defense in space. So when you put the ball on him early, it leads to big yards after the catch. In this case, they don't get the real big play they were hoping for, but they'll definitely take it.
That is hard. And he will go all the way. Troy Franklin. Touchdown, Broncos. He is shining in this postseason spotlight. That's his 2nd touchdown of the game.
That is just a complete disaster. I mean, we're in the final seconds of the first half, Mike, and you give up a huge explosive play that results in a touchdown. No matter what you've done all half, it completely changes the game.
This is fielded inside the 5. He'll work his way across the 25-yard line. Hill brought in motion. A first down throw for Jackson. He's going to air this one out, looking for Hill. He's got it! And a critical tackle there. They're getting close to scoring. Instead, they get nothing. Time has run out. This first half has come to an end. Coach, thank you. Not a rest at the break for the defensive coordinators, trying to figure out how to stop these offenses as we get ready for the second half. These two teams fighting to get to that AFC Championship game next Sunday. Back to it here, the third quarter underway. First and 10. The third quarter begins with a run. Woo! And he's going to have a Broncos first down as he gets this up past the 40-yard line.
Finding yourself down here, multiple scores in the second half. The defense is going to give you some friendly run looks. So don't be afraid to mix it in there. But if you're going to find yourself coming back from this deficit, you're going to have to do it primarily through the air with just a little bit of mix of the run.
He'll look to throw. They'll try to set up the screen here. Finding room at midfield. Give him 13 on that screen play. And a first down.
Whatever they've talked about in the locker room at the halftime break seems to have worked. They've come out with a new established energy. You could see it when they took the field. Now this offense seems to be building on it because with that chunk play, just a little bit of rhythm that they can build off of. They got a long way to go to get back into this game, but so far off to a good start.
He's going to take a shot down the field. And the Ravens will take over at their own 15.
Well, Mike, I think it's pretty clear what the message was by this head coach at halftime. He said, listen, guys, we're behind. We're trailing. We're going to come out early in this second half and be aggressive from the get-go and cut into this deficit. But oftentimes, reckless decision-making, over-aggressive play calling leads to turnovers. Now, this defense finds themselves heading back out onto the field a little earlier than expected, but they need to hold serve and keep this score right where it is.
Trying to set up the screen to Mitchell. He's close to a first down. It's a gain of 9. Nice pitch and catch on first down.
You see so many teams wait till third down to execute their screen game, but I like in this case the play caller changes things up. He uses the screen game on first down, which will have an effect on this pass rush going forward. How aggressive do they want to get after the quarterback? Because they got that screen play still in the back of their head.
Thrown left side, the catch is made, and that's going to be a first down. A pickup of 9.
Really nice job here by the quarterback, understanding what did he need to pick up a fresh set of downs. In this case, that underneath drag route was all it took. Get the ball into the hands of your receiver, pick up a first down.
On first and 10, Jackson. A hit as he throws there. It's going to wind up incomplete. The pressure got to him that time, and it'll set up second down. Jackson up top again. Little short pass here, caught by his tight end. And he is out of bounds on the other side of midfield. 2 times they've connected on this drive now. This one for 21 yards and a first down. Off the play fake, Jackson. He'll be hit as he throws, and that one will wind up Incomplete. Could not step into the throw that time. It'll bring up second down. To the air one more time with Jackson. Fine work defensively. That's going to be knocked away and go down as an incompletion.
If you want to be a top-notch NFL DB, of course, yes, the athleticism is a given. But it's really, you have to be instinctive. The instincts are what allow you to maximize those physical skills, and you saw them on full display right here, leading in the big-time breakup.
On third down, they'll set up to throw. Gets it away quickly, and it's caught. It's a gain of 12 there. First down, Baltimore. Now, Jackson. He'll look for Mitchell out of the backfield. Nice chunk here in this good-looking drive. Pickup of 14 and a first down. Jackson looking to throw. Quick throw, taken in. And that keeps him ahead of schedule. That's a first down completion of 7 yards. Here's 2nd and 3 to go. The man in motion is Watson. On the ground, here's Mitchell. And the Ravens are going to have a 1st and goal coming up. They try to finish off this drive with 6 points.
This is just another creative wrinkle that they can add to their offense to help move the chains. They don't do a ton of sweeps throughout the course of the game, but they do just enough here and there to keep the defense guessing.
On the give, it's Williams. That play may have taken a little bit too long to develop. It's no gain. He's back at the 4-yard line. 2nd and goal. They'll go with him again. And he's going the wrong way. Dropped back at the 7. 3rd and goal. Back to throw, Jackson. It is brought in the end zone. Touchdown, Ravens. Saving his best for the playoffs. His 3rd touchdown of the game. Tucker, good on the extra point. And the Ravens will extend this 3rd quarter lead. Out there is Tucker, and he'll kick this one away after the touchdown was scored. He'll start at the 4. And he'll work this one past the 25 to right about the 28-yard line. They'll begin here on the ground. And they'll be set up now. Up past the 40 with that one.
Well, after not having much success in the first half, they're able to get something going on the ground here to start the 3rd quarter. I'd love to see the play caller mix in some play action, mix in some pass game. That should open up some of these holes for better situations to run the ball.
And he's going to be out of bounds here on what will wind up being the final play of the 3rd quarter. Here comes the blitz as he looks to throw. A toss, left side, caught by his running back.
Great example of first down efficiency. You don't always have to go for the big play, but put yourself in a friendly second down. Now you have equal opportunity to both run and pass.
2nd and a yard. Here's a handoff out of the gun, and he'll get a couple of yards, and that's good enough for the first down. Back to throw. That ball flutters to the ground. It's incomplete. Well, fortunate there wasn't a defender right there in the area. Could have been a turnover. Instead, it brings up 2nd down.
This has really been the story of this entire game, Mike. I mean, this pass rush has had the advantage over the offense pretty much from the jump. And they've already recorded a couple of sacks, a handful of close calls, and it's the pressure in the backfield is why this team finds themselves with the lead here late in this ballgame.
He tosses over the middle. This one is caught. Now they are in business inside the 15-yard line.
You know, it's really been a one-sided game, but how often do we see in the 4th quarter the team that finds themselves down by a lot, they start to come alive? I think it's a combination of trying to end the game on a positive note, but also sometimes that defense getting a little lackadaisical.
And the Broncos are going to be set up with a 1st and goal on a pass play that moves them down to the 1. They'll try to run this one in. And he will not get in from there. In fact, I think he was shoved backwards a little bit. That's hauled in at the 2. To the goal line and in. Touchdown, Denver. Well, it's not going to be enough, but at least they find the end zone at the end of a hard week's work. At least a little payoff with a touchdown, Greg.
Mike, you can just chalk this one up in the column of too little, too late. Give credit to this offense for not going down without a fight, but they're not going to have enough time to find themselves back in this one.
Aubrey, good with the extra point. And the Broncos are able to cut into the deficit. The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. This will be returned from the 6. Now an opening past the 30. Terrific return. He's taken down just shy of midfield. Now the Broncos going to use the first of their timeouts. Jackson now to throw on 1st down. He's going to let this one go deep. Wow, out of bounds, inside the 10. It's 1st and goal. It's another big play in a game that's had its share. Pickup of 46 yards. Now a chance to pay off that big play. They have it 1st and goal. From the gun, Jackson. And he'll take it on in. Touchdown, Baltimore. And that touchdown probably, Greg, ends any small hopes of a comeback on the other side.
Yeah, and I think those chances, Mike, were small to begin with, but with that last score, I think this one is pretty much over.
Out there is Tucker, and he'll kick this one away after the touchdown was scored. And this one is fielded in the end zone, will not be returned. So it'll come out to the 30. The motion man here is McLaurin. Off the play fake. He'll look to throw. Just trying to avoid the rush there. He's hit as he threw, and the pass is incomplete.
The whole idea of the play-action pass, Mike, is that you can slow the pass rush down enough that it allows longer, slower developing pass concepts to open up downfield. But in this case, they were on him so fast that by the time he got his head around, that ball needed to come out. There was no timing and ultimately led in an incompletion.
He'll be hit as he throws this time, and it's going to fall incomplete. He might be fortunate just to avoid the sack, and it'll set up a third down.
Based on the routes downfield, it looked like the protection was designed to give the quarterback a little bit more time to wait for things to uncover downfield. So give credit up front to the defensive line. Immediate pressure early speeds up the quarterback's clock. He's got no choice than to get rid of it, probably a little bit earlier than he would have preferred.
They send him right out of the slot. Shotgun snap as they'll throw it on third down. That is brought in. And he's down inside the 40-yard line. They'll look to throw again. That's caught right side. It's Franklin. And they're going to be set up right around the 10-yard line. Slot man in motion right. Back to the air one more time. Throw to the right flat. Oh, he doesn't put it away, and the ball's out. And fortunately, this is going to get out of bounds, so possession does not change hands.
Trust me, Mike, I've been there. You're this close to the goal line. You're thinking you're going to score, and it's going to be 6. You're fighting, you're clawing. But you can't lose the ball. Everything has to be about protecting the football. Your heart drops when that ball slips out of your hands, and in this case, kind of dodges a bullet as this one goes harmlessly out of bounds. This is one of those situations that plays directly into the hands of the defense because think, Mike, they know this offense has to be one-dimensional. This has to be a pass. So what do? They bring in extra defensive backs. They clog up the back end, and at the end of the day, there's just nowhere for the offense to go with the ball.
And he's into the end zone yet again. Troy Franklin. Touchdown, Broncos. Saving his best for the playoffs. His 3rd touchdown of the game. And that is the hat trick. What a game. His 3rd touchdown reception of this one.
And nothing they've done to slow him down has worked, Mike. This defense, they're throwing multiple guys at him. They're playing man. They're playing zone. It doesn't matter. This guy is having his way, and he's having a day.
The kickoff unit is out there, and they'll send this one away.
That's the thing about these onside kicks. They're really unpredictable. You're trying to get the ball to take that big high hop, but it doesn't. It ends up just going through everybody on the recovery team and ends up going out of bounds.
A first down throw for Jackson. A hit as he throws there. It's going to wind up incomplete. The pressure got to him that time, and it'll set up second down. They send the tight end in motion. Jackson now on second down. This one complete downfield to Walker. And they're going to move this ball inside the 25-yard line. From the shotgun, here's Jackson. That is caught. What a throw. Keaton Mitchell. Touchdown, Ravens. He is shining in this postseason spotlight. That's his second touchdown of the game. Tucker's extra point, up and good. And the Ravens will open it up even further here in this fourth quarter. Out there is Tucker, and he'll kick this one away after the touchdown was scored. This one is fielded in the end zone, but he will not bring it out. It's a touchback, and this drive will begin at the 30-yard line. The motion man here is McLaurin. On play action, he'll set up to throw. And he did a pretty good job there to get back to the line of scrimmage as he's chased out of bounds.
A little indecision by the quarterback there, Mike. Do I buy time and throw it downfield, or do I tuck it and become a runner? That's what he's thinking. I think he made the final call a little bit too late, and all he could do was get back to the original line of scrimmage.
And that's going to wind up incomplete. Pressure certainly impacted the quarterback there. Couldn't get his arm all the way through, and it's going to bring up a third down. The motion man here is McLaurin. Blitz coming. He'll throw it. He's got a man. It's McLaurin. From the 50, he'll set up to throw. A throw left side, but it's incomplete.
There's a fine line between trusting your arm and having a little bit too much faith in your arm, right? I think this was one of those situations here, Mike, where there was nowhere to go with the ball. He tries to fit that one in there anyway, and he's lucky that it just falls incomplete.
Back to the air again on 2nd and 10. And he spots his target downfield. Great teamwork on the completion. Now a timeout, Denver. That's their second. They get the stoppage with just over 50 seconds to go in this one. They'll look to throw yet again. A throw over the middle, going to be caught by Franklin. And they are in great shape. He's taken down inside the 10. Slot receiver headed right. That is caught. And this is going to be a touchdown. It's too little too late. They do get a bit closer as they score here in the final minute of play. The quarterback, with all of his eligible receivers available, uses the back out of the backfield that time, Greg, to take it to the end zone.
And when your running back, Mike, is a valid threat in the passing game, man, it just gives you so many options. And in this case, it was the running back that was the open target. He's able to put the pass on the money. Easy 6 points.
So the late score gets them a bit closer to respectability. They'll try to get even closer with an onside kick. The kickoff unit is out there, and they'll send this one away.
You have no choice. You find yourself down big here late in the fourth quarter, Mike. You got nothing to lose. Give it a shot. Nice job here by the hands team recovering. They're going to take over possession.
On 1st and 10, Jackson. And he just does get that one away. He was being chased down, forced the awkward throw, and maybe he's fortunate that all it is an incompletion. We'll try again. It's 2nd and 10. To throw is Jackson. Into traffic, but taken in. And they'll move this ball way down into the red zone, inside the 20-yard line.
Just seems like every year, Mike, the tight end position just continues to grow within the passing game and establishes a bigger and bigger role. And listen, I know I'm biased, but if you want to have a good passing game, you better have a good tight end.
Here we go. One final. That's going to be intercepted in the end zone. Picked off by Derek Forrest.
So much of that play comes down to the defender's positioning. Being able to get himself to a spot, to get his hands on the ball, and a chance at that pick. Mike, when that ball was thrown, me and you are sitting here saying, that's a touchdown. And instead, they force a turnover, and now their offense is back on the field.
The drive begins at the 20. Here's 1st and 10. The motion man here is McLaurin. Right away, they'll set up to throw. Now pass deep for McLaurin. And that final throw here is intercepted. It's the safety, Kyle Hamilton. And he's going to be brought down. What a turn of events here. He has given his guys 1st and 10 in the red zone. So it's a win here for the Ravens. They are moving on as the #1 seed. The victory means they locked out another home date next weekend as they look to punch their ticket to the Super Bowl.